harder, better, faster, stronger.
What position you play? What number would you have here on the football team? This side is way too long for me not to show here. Hey, as I was. Oh, holy crap! Spinning! This is not where the flight's left! I'm officially established my plans in Texas town. But I want to wish you all a happy Samuel Bradford Day. What's up, TTC? Good evening to you. Soonerson 2 in the house. It's late. Again, it's very, very late. It's gotta be what? What time is it? It's 1 a.m. And Soonerson 2 goes to work at 6. But you know, I wasn't going to get a whole lot of time to make this video in the future, and I just had to make a video because I'm really pumped up about this, and it's got to be done. Now, I've never done a review of the 4th and Long TV show before, but I've been watching it since the first episode. And this week's episode, I have to talk about week 7. I think we're in week 7 right now. At the end of the last episode, we saw the preview for the next one. We knew that there was going to be another game. The second game of 3 games in this show. And we knew there was going to be a rivals team. But I just saw a bunch of guys running around in a red uniform. So I just thought, oh, here comes some more generic players like the ones they use for quarterback and offensive linemen. For these guys, you know, the ones with no numbers on them. It's just like a black shirt. Players like that. No. When that bus pulled up, and not only Jerry Rice getting out of that bus, a San Francisco 49er legend, but every guy from the show who had been cut up until now, they made up the rivals team, and my jaw dropped. Holy crud, all these guys are back for more. All these guys that were cut in the past because of one reason or another, here they are again. And that little moment between Michael Everett and Jerry Rice say, hey, another battle between you and I. You know, I can't do it nearly as good as he did. Let's battle. That was awesome. And we saw some great, impressive plays from this show. First off, let me just go over how I think things went down. First off, it was great to see Steve Gonzalez again. I always liked Speedy. I really did. I always liked him, and it was sad to see him go. But, I mean, it was hard to say that, you know, it was wrong for him to go. I mean, when you lose head-to-head to Ahmad Smith, you lose. Head-to-head, it's hard to argue against that. So he was cut. It was good to see him back. And that first challenge where they had to run on treadmills, treadmills going 20 miles per hour until they max out, essentially. That was pretty big thing. And during the game, a couple guys like Steven Andrews and Eric Jackson. Now, let's place the fact that Eric Jackson went to UT aside. I'm just already biased against people who went to UT. Pretty much the treadmill was the only thing that impressed me about Andrews and Jackson. Now, Andrews, he maxed himself out, started vomiting, but got back on for his team, and that I think deserves props. And Jackson really went at it. All the rivals had that fire in their eyes on the treadmill. But during the game, you know, I just wasn't impressed with Andrews or Jackson. And, you know, Jackson had that whole attitude of, well, Michael made a mistake by cutting me. And, you know, that was why I was a little excited to see him back. I'm like, okay, well, let's see if he made a mistake in cutting you. Because Michael said they had the option, if they outplay you, they can take your jersey. And plot twist, wow, I can't even imagine what was going through those guys' minds, thinking, wow, I'm actually going to lose my jersey to these guys if they beat me. And, you know, just really great plot twist. I'm sorry, my brain is leaving me. I'm going to bed soon, but I just got to finish this off. And so yeah, Steven Andrews, Eric Jackson really didn't really didn't impress me. And I can understand why Michael Irvin cut them. I mean, given the second chance, I thought they were going to pull something out, but no. But Preston McGann, let me tell you something, guys. Preston McGann, who was originally cut because he couldn't move around Dante Gamble, a guy who wasn't nearly as tall as he was. Man, he showed up. He showed up. 2 touchdowns I think he got. Man, that guy showed up. Big offensive player for the Rivals team. And Speedy Steve Gonzalez scoring the first touchdown, doing a little backflip and, you know, showing off why, hey, you shouldn't have cut me. But then he went down with a shoulder injury, did not get up, and right then I knew, Speedy, I like you, but I knew right then and there you are not getting your jersey back. And same thing with Luke Swan, even though he came back off of his groin injury and he did a really good job, but he limped off the field, and I knew right then and there, those 2 guys are not coming back on the team. Michael does not have time to deal with injured players. He really doesn't. So in the final elimination where he sent Eric Jackson off, he sent Steven Andrews off, he sent every guy who was still around except for Dante Gamble. Then he sent off Steve Gonzalez and Luke Swan because of their injuries. So it was just between Dante Gamble and Preston McGann. And I thought, okay, this is it. Right here, Preston McGann had a great game. He was really impressive. This is the part where Preston McGann gets Dante Gamble's jersey. And even though Dante Gamble had a really impressive pick, run in for a touchdown, I mean, there were just way too many physical things holding him back. Like the fact that he's not tall enough. And it sucks, it's superficial, it really sucks. But again, pro football isn't just football, it's a business. And if you are contributing a product that coaches can't use, then you're not going to be used. It sucks, and again, it's superficial, but that's just the way it is. A couple other guys do really well. Jesse Holley had a good game. Andrew Hawkins. Eddie Moulton, 83-yard kick return. Great stuff, great stuff. We didn't see much from Montreal Jones, but you know, I think his size is keeping him in so far, but he's going to have to do more if he wants to stay around. And Moses Washington stepped up his game than he did over the past recent weeks. And, you know, Moses, I'm pulling for you. You went to the University of Oklahoma, I'm pulling for you, but, you know, just got to step up and prove why you deserve to be there. But I'm going on too long. This is going to be too long. But there was Preston McGann, Dante Gamble. Michael cuts Preston McGann, and I'm thinking, really? The guy had a really great game. And then Michael said, you know, leave, get some more experience. I'm like, how much more experience are you wanting him to get? I mean, I was pretty surprised, and I'm sure McGann was shell-shocked too. But, you know, I'm not Michael Irvin. I'm not a football player. I'm not the legend of Michael Irvin is. He looks at players, he looks at games, and he sees things that other people don't see. So, you know, I can't really make that judgment call. Then he cuts Dante Gamble, and that I can understand. So, Preston McGann cut, Dante Gamble cut. We're coming down to the final stretch, guys. I can feel it's going to be really exciting. I just had to make this video about it. You know, maybe I'll make more 4th and long reviews in the future if you guys are interested in that, but I just wanted to make this one because it was really great. This video is running too long, so I gotta go. I gotta go to bed. I'll catch you guys later. Peace out.